Here at Arubial, we don't claim to be the early pioneers of the Wagyu breed in Australia. There was plenty who'd seen the value of them long before we'd joined the party. What I knew about Wagyu back then, you could write on the back of a 1-cent stamp with a crayon. As lifelong cattlemen, we feel like we were asleep at the wheel. And one of our greatest regrets is that we didn't embark on the Wagyu journey earlier. Unfortunately, our misconception was that Wagyu weren't for real cattlemen. They were the bovine equivalent of an ostrich, destined to be hidden in the back paddock out of sight from the neighbour. So we took little notice of the breed in the earlier years. Fast forward to 2015, Son and I went to the annual Wagyu conference in Yeppoon, completely unaware of the profound impact it would have on our business and our lives. We ate Wagyu every day for 3 days straight, savoured every bite and never needed a knife. We knew from the first taste that Wagyu would inevitably play a much more significant role in the global beef industry. The product was just too good. It's that simple. So, with the taste of Wagyu still lingering in our mouths, we made the bold move of buying a heifer at the elite sale at the conclusion of the conference. When we got home, we did our research. Using Breed Plan, we identified and bought the best 3 cows in Australia. We purchased semen from the best bulls available. We bred the best of the best and hoped for the best. A product of that initial breeding program was an in utero heifer pregnancy that sold for a world record price of $95,000. For 18 months, we felt our way. Bought a few cows, did some embryo work, and tried to educate ourselves in all things Wagyu. From experience, we knew we needed numbers. Scale would allow us to shift the curve and accelerate genetic progress. So, in the 3 years of 2017, 18 and 19, when everyone was selling due to drought, we went counter-cyclical and purchased every Wagyu cow we could afford. Historically, Wagyu breeding had been somewhat of a dark art. Everyone had their own secret herbs and spices. The more people I spoke to, the more confused I got. So I decided to simplify it and stick to what I knew. My breeding philosophy was a simple, balanced approach. Our figures are driven by disciplined data collection and performance recording done en masse, further complemented by significant carcass data harvesting, enhanced with genomic DNA technology to ensure maximum genetic progress. With the practical knowledge of temperament and the fact that fertility is a major gauge of most other traits, we had faith that with more data, the numbers would get more accurate. And we encouraged others in the industry to follow suit. I've always said it's not mandatory to use performance recording, but it is mandatory to compete against those of us that do. Today, our buyers have confidence and trust in our structured breeding program. With common sense at the foundation of our operation, we'll use numbers to stay at the pointy end of elite Wagyu genetics. We'll continue investing in leading infrastructure, staying committed to animal welfare and new technology. Wagyu's popularity, unlike other breeds, has come from the pull-through effect of the consumer. The development of the Arubial herd was for the production of luxury beef. The genetic sales have been a spin-off. Our inspiration is, and always will be, the person on the other end savouring a luxury eating experience. Arubial Wagyu is very proud of what we have achieved in a relatively short period of time. To breed cattle worthy of our front paddock and the serious consideration of other breeders. I always say the windscreen is bigger than the rear vision mirror. Any regrets we have for not embarking on the journey earlier are eclipsed by the view through our windscreen, a view that holds a very promising future for Arubial Wagyu.